Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be talking about a topic in CSS, how to center a div. This is something I struggled with a lot when I first started learning CSS. Laying out content properly on your web page is very important, and today I'll be sharing with you how to perfectly center a div on your web page. Without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into it.
I'm going to be showing you how to perfectly center a div on a web page. A div is like an invisible box that helps you organize and group content on a web page. Think of it like a container that holds other elements such as text, images, buttons, links, so as to help structure your page properly. So without wasting much time, let's quickly open up Visual Studio. That's it right there. And I'm going to be creating a new folder. I'm just going to call it div centering. So now I have my folder. I'm going to create an index.html page. That's my HTML page. And I'm also going to be creating a CSS page. I'll call it style.css. So I need to have an HTML structure. A shortcut is to, do a shift exclamation and you tab it. So yeah, I now have my HTML structure. So I'm not doing so much here. Let me just quickly rename this. In the title, I'll just call it centering a div. And I'm also going to be linking my CSS file to this. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to have two divs. One will be the parent div and the other will be the child div. So I'm going to give it a class. The parent div, I'll give it a class of parent. And inside the parent div, I'm going to make another div called the child. Has a class of child, so I can easily style it. So within my child div, I will just have a h1 element, and I am a child div. So now let's open our web page using the live server. Okay, so this is my web page opened. Now on my style, I want to style it now. I want to style the parent div first. So say dot parent. I want to give it a background color of red. I want to give it a width of 500 pixel and the height of 300 pixel. Yeah. So just so you can see the child div within the parent div, I would also style the child div. I'll give it a background color of white and the width of 300. Let me give it the height as well. Height of 300 as well. No, 300 is too much. Okay, I'll give it the height of 100. Okay, 100 is fine. So what I want to do right now is to make this child div, which is this white part, sits at the perfect center of this red box. What I'll do right now is to give the parents, change the display mode of the parents container. So I'll just say display flex. Then I'll align it, center it horizontally and vertically using justify content center. Now it has aligned it to the center horizontally. So to make it be aligned vertically, I'll do align items center. That is this one. So now you can see that this child div, that is a white box, is now perfectly at the center. So the same thing, if I want this h1 element that reads I am a child div to be at the center of this white box, I'll do the same thing. here. So I'll just give it a display of flex, justify content center, that is this one. See, you see that it has moved, it has gone to the center of the page, but it's horizontal centering. And when I do align items center, it's going to be centered vertically. So now you can see this H1 element is now perfectly centered in this white box. It's also possible for me to, center this red box so that it is at the middle of our page. Let's do that. So because the parents div is inside of our body tag, and the body tag is inside of our HTML tag, we'll apply the same styles to the HTML tag and the HTML element and the body element. So I'll just come right up here. So just say HTML. I'll give it a height of 100 view height. Then I also repeat the styles, that is display flex, justify content center, that is this. You see that it has moved. You see when I did the justify content center, the red box moved to the center on the horizontal axis. When I do align item center, it will then move to the center on the vertical axis. Now you can see the red box is perfectly centered on the web page. If I enlarge the screen size, you can see that it's still at the center. If I reduce it, you can also see that it is still at the center. This way, it is responsive. It is responding to the screen size. So that is how to easily center a div. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you and bye.